Spurred by unconventional technologies, the Mississippi Lime and other legacy formations are responding once again to the Golden Driller's bit, raising employment and economic expectations. With relatively low drilling costs and proximity to midstream assets, plays like the Woodford, Granite Wash, and Hog Shooter are grabbing attention from investors and producers alike. Now, 112 years after oil was first discovered at Red Fork near a small frontier town called Tulsa, the Oklahoma Territory is poised to retake center stage in U.S. oil and gas development. Oklahoma's first oil boom propelled it to statehood. Yet it was another surge of discoveries from 1915 to 1930 that produced Tulsa's second oil boom and made this city the oil capital of the world. The prolific production that followed etched local names like Phillips, Skelly, and Getty into industry history. Now, as unconventional becomes the new normal, both industry practices and end-user assumptions are shifting quickly as a new wave of discovery and innovation takes hold in the Midcontinent region. Apache is fueling Granite Wash frac fleets with CNG or LNG, planning a shift to field gas to further reduce development costs. Devon Energy, which holds 600,000 net acres in the Mississippi Lime, told investors last month it was shooting 3D seismic to refine its vision. Already running 15 rigs in the play, Devon may add 5 more to support its planned 400-well program this year. Railroads, pipelines, and refiners are looking to transport or process renewed production from one of America's oldest oil provinces. Phillips 66 announced a deal with Magellan Midstream that allows it to displace West Texas crude from Cushing at its Ponca City refinery, with crude from the Mississippi Lime instead. New wells in counties along the Oklahoma-Kansas border are closely watched as producers hunt new opportunity. Range Resources, which holds 160,000 net acres in both states, has 3 decades of cumulative well data and has drilled 25 horizontal Mississippi wells since 2009. And just 8 weeks ago, Sinopec, China's second-largest energy producer, invested more than $1 billion for a 50% share of Chesapeake's 850,000 acres in the Mississippi Lime. Clearly, the world has its eye on Midcontinent resources. Ladies and gentlemen, amid surging production and rising expectations, Hart Energy welcomes you to our first ever Doug Midcontinent Conference. 8 years ago, a conference like this in Fort Worth started Hart Energy's successful Doug Conferences series. Now, more than 15,000 oil and gas professionals attend our Doug events each year to keep pace with the unconventional resources revolution. Together with Hart Energy's industry-leading publications, Oil and Gas Investor, E&P, and Midstream Business, our unconventional resource website, ugcenter.com, and our unique playbooks, maps, and directories. The Doug Conferences series helps Hart Energy fulfill its role as the preferred source for news, data, and analysis about the world's emerging resource plays. Today, we especially want to thank our generous Doug Midcontinent sponsors, starting with our premier sponsors, the City of Tulsa and NCAP Investments, and our platinum sponsors, Baker Hughes, C&J Energy Services, and Merrill Lynch Wealth Management. We also thank our gold sponsors, Netherland, Sewell & Associates, and Schlumberger, as well as our silver sponsors, our bronze sponsors, and all the others who graciously underwrite parts of this and every Doug Conference and exhibition. We thank each of you for your support. Now, please welcome your host for the conference, the editor-in-chief of Hart Energy's Oil and Gas Investor magazine, Leslie Hayes.